What's up, y'all? This is Rttta, or Random Things to Talk About, which today I've decided to talk about video games. But before I do that, I've been hearing a lot about this new film called The Hunger Games. Now, it's based off of a book by Susan Collins. There's apparently a whole series. I'm really stupid, so I don't know this type of stuff. And so they just released a film. Apparently it's a big deal. Everybody's going nuts over it. So I decided I was just gonna try and look up what this whole thing is about. So I look it up, and one of the first things I see is starring actress Jennifer Lawrence. I can't pronounce anything, so. And looking at her, I'm thinking, maybe it isn't such a bad idea to go see this movie. Not that I'm saying, that I just go to see a film just because, there's hot girls in it. I mean, it's totally not why I go and see films. Not at all. From there, I've decided that we're going to go right into video games. So, everybody probably knows of Sonic the Hedgehog. Yes, I love Sonic, but in the past few years, his whole entire world is just going downhill. Well, they finally released a game called Sonic Generations. Yes, I made a crap film on it, which is called Classic Sonic vs. Modern Sonic, where apparently the solution is Sonic Generations. That might be one of the worst films I've ever made. But Sonic Generations actually isn't a horrible game, truth be told. The question is, can they still make good Sonic games, or was that just a miracle just because Classic Sonic came back? Or is the whole thing just going to keep going downhill from here? Well, there's been a lot of news about the second episode of Sonic the Hedgehog 4. Yeah, you're probably like, oh, why am I watching this? You're going to, say something I don't even give a crap for. And you're probably right. The first episode was horrible. So now that they're doing a second one, I think they're, maybe thinking, well, maybe we need to rethink this. No-duh. Basically, the idea was to make Sonic the Hedgehog 4 more classic-related. But when people finally got their hands on the first episode, they were like, I want something more classic! Which is what Sonic Generations was, so I guess we got what we wanted. But, considering they tried doing that and now they're doing a second episode, they're really gonna need to pull off something better. So, they've decided they're going to go into a whole new graphics engine. I've looked at some pictures. It isn't horrid, but I don't know if the graphics matter. Ever since graphics have, become a big deal, since they just keep getting better and better, everybody's like, oh no, the world's gonna end because this game doesn't have good graphics. Come on, people. I don't even care about how realistic it is, because you're just standing in front of a TV. So, to think that they might be able to pull off episode 2 of Sonic the Hedgehog 4 is not a very good chance. But you never know, so we'll just have to keep looking into it. Also, to add on to that, I had wanted to speak of this for a long time. Most of you probably even know about this by now. But Halo 4 apparently is supposed to come out at the end of this year. I actually don't know all that much about it, which really sort of sucks, because I should. It looks fine so far. I just don't know if they will pull it off like Bungie did. There's Halo 4 for you. Speaking of Halo, since I'm in that subject right now, Halo 10th Anniversary apparently didn't end up well. Apparently the multiplayer wasn't really all that multiplayer, and it was just like Halo Reach, and too much of it was too much like previous games. Graphics engine was exactly the same. From what I hear, it just apparently wasn't a very good game. So there you have it. I've spoken to you today about the random things I wanted to talk about, which are sort of news and sort of old news. I decided that I'm gonna try and start getting you guys to interact more, because it just feels as if nobody's commenting. I mean, seriously. I know I've got 50 viewers, but I mean, 50 viewers, so can I not have at least half of that commenting? Can I not have 25 comments? So I'm having a feeling you guys don't know what to comment on. You're probably just thinking, the only thing I can comment is, great video. Yeah, I've decided that I'm just going to sort of start a thing where you just get to put in your opinion on stuff. Although, you guys will probably still not comment because you're scaredy cats. I'd like just to see if it'll work. So, This week's question is The Hunger Games good or not? Why? Because I haven't seen it and I just want an opinion. I'll probably just end up, like reading critic reviews anyway, because you guys probably aren't even gonna comment. But don't be afraid to comment, because I'd like to see your opinions on this. I mean, this is the world. It's not like only one person can state his opinion. I mean, seriously, guys. You can say something, can't you?
Say something!
So yeah, this was Rttta, and I will see you later, and enjoy the dubstep music and all the links to videos right after I say goodbye.